Well, hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to Minute on the Mountain. Obviously, we are not in the mountains yet, but we are getting all loaded up to head down to the Moab area for a 3-day weekend. It's President's Day weekend 2018. So you'll see the crew here in the truck. We've got Hannah, who is 7. My son Andrew next to her is 14. My daughter Jordan on the far side. She just turned 10. My wife Rhonda and my oldest son Caleb got his back to us at 16. So we are not a morning family. They're all a little groggy this morning. But the only time we do get up really early, in fact, is for school, or I like to get up early to hunt. But other than that, we like to sleep in. So we're going to hit the road. Probably stop and do a video or two at one of the rest areas on the way down. And then hopefully this afternoon we've got a hike planned into a cool little slot canyon called Moonshine Wash, and we'll get you some pictures of that. We'll see you when we get there. So we are at one of the more unique rest areas in Utah. We're in Spanish Fort Canyon. This probably looks familiar too. They have a little railroad museum and some signs over here. So we just stopped for a little bathroom break on our way down to the Green River and Moab area, where we're going to spend President's Day weekend. So thanks for joining along with us. And we will record again when we get down to Moonshine Wash. So here's the back side of the rest area. Here's one of the little train cars they have back here. They have some displays with some of the history of the area. Number 435. It's a little cool today. It's nice and sunny. We haven't seen a lot of sunshine up in Cache Valley where I live this winter. We've had a really mild winter, but it's been overcast most of the year. So you're going to see some information on the railroading in Spanish Fort Canyon. And some information about Utah's canyon lands. Ancient rock art. One of the hikes we're going to take probably tomorrow or maybe Monday. We're going to try and go check out some pictograph panels. See, it's not very crowded around here today. That'd be really neat to see some of those ruins while you're out hiking. We've been to a few of these. This Buckhorn Wash pictograph panel we've been to, and the Wedge Overlook down at San Rafael Swell, we've been there. Alright, so we just left the paved road. We have 19.6 miles of dirt road to get to Moonshine Wash. Not much out here, pretty barren landscape. But hopefully the slot canyon we're going to is going to be really cool when we get there. So we're still making our way down to Moonshine Wash. We've gone about 12 miles on the dirt road now, but just look at this view. You've got the La Salle Mountains over to the east, some red rock you can see out there in the distance. And then if we go back Up towards the north, you've got the Book Cliffs over there. But then if we scan all the way back around to the south, you can also see the Henry Mountains from here. So there's the Henry Mountains in the distance. So beautiful day. It's probably in the high 40s right now, maybe 50. Not a cloud in the sky. There's a little 360-degree view for you. Alright, we just parked the truck and we're leaving the trailhead. It's supposed to be about a 15-minute hike down to get into the to Moonshine Wash, and then a little further down the canyon it turns into the Slot Canyon. So here we go. We'll get some more video once we get down there and it starts to get interesting, and then we'll do the minute on the mountain once we get down in the canyon. Here we go, coming off this little dry fall. Boom.
Yep, there it goes. Nice, yeah. It's torn. Come here.
Andrew and Jordan are coming back up on the side.
I'll hurt in the bun.
Alright, here comes Hannah off the edge. Alright, Rhonda and Jordan are coming down. This is the little kind of dry fall we just dropped down off of. So they're making their way down to the bottom, and now we are in Moonshine Wash now. We're not into the Slot Canyon part yet. We've got to follow this down. That was kind of fun. So now here's the wash, and so we're heading down canyon and should get into the slot here in just a little bit. Well, we actually went the wrong way down the canyon, but we got turned around. Nobody wanted to make a decision except Dad, and I made the wrong one.
I said let's go this way, and you were like, no.
I think everybody made the decision to decide. I didn't want to be responsible for making the wrong.
So we went down that way first, and that was the wrong choice. So I ran to check the other direction, and sure enough, it's this way. But that's part of what happens when you try someplace new. So we're getting pretty close to where the little Slot Canyon starts. It's up here, maybe 200 yards. So here's the very beginning of the slot. So we're going to drop down in here. There comes everybody. Hannah, what do you think about this little canyon? What do you think? Is this fun? The canyon that we're in, is this fun? Hiking in here and sliding? Are you having a good time? Oh, good slide. Getting ready to drop down another level. So we've been hiking in through this here. You see them coming down. And now it's getting ready to drop down in.
Wait, how far is this?
This one is a big one.
Oh, I was just gonna show
So we'll work our way down through here, and it gets even tighter. It's getting ready to get fun now. So we've dropped down a couple more levels. It's getting really cool in here now. It's pretty narrow. You see Jordan, she can touch both sides. And it's getting quite a bit deeper. There's the top.
I can just straight up climb.
So we're going to keep working our way down. Rhonda and Hannah stayed about 100 yards back.
You're just like up there. You just have to like.
Because we got to a spot where it would have been really tough to get Hannah back up. So they're taking a break, and Jordan and Andrew and Caleb and I are working our way down towards the end. All right, guys, so we made it to the bridge. There's a little sheep bridge above us. I guess that the sheep herders use that, and then moonshiners would use that to get across. They're way braver than me. I wouldn't walk across that thing for anything in the world. But we're down in the bottom, just beneath it. So there's Andrew and Caleb and Jordan. So we're trying to head back up. I'm going to walk up here and just do the minute on the mountain from Romans today. And then we'll start working our way back up towards Rhonda and Hannah. There's a little tiny arch peeking through there beneath the bridge. Kind of cool. And there again's the bridge up at the very top.
Tally likes Marcos.
Alright guys, well, welcome to today's Minute on the Mountain. Of course, we're in more of a canyon today than up on the mountain, but one of the things I love about being in the outdoors, whether it's up high in the mountains or out in the desert or even in the ocean or by the ocean, it always makes us feel small. I don't know anyone who's ever stood on the edge of the ocean and felt big, or anyone who has stood on the top of a mountain in the Rocky Mountains and felt big. It makes us feel small because it points us to a creator. And Romans 1:20 tells us that, for since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that men are without excuse. And when we're at places like this, when we see God's amazing handiwork, it speaks of a creator. And I think one of the things we need to be careful of is to not worship the creation, but instead to make sure we worship the creator. So as much as I love spending time in the mountains, as much as I love being out in the desert and seeing these just amazing features that God has created, we always want to make sure that our worship and our praise is for the creator, not the creation. So if you have any questions on that, feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to answer any questions that I can. I also would recommend pursuegod.org. It's a great website if you're interested in pursuing God and a relationship with him. That's the Minute on the Mountain for today. Thanks for joining us, and we're going to see if we can climb up out of here.
Would you like some ramen noodles for dinner? You would? Is that your favorite? Yeah. What are you playing? What game are you playing?
Now,
what is it? What are you playing, Jordan?
the sand is lava. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you just stepped in the lava. Aww.
Oh, well, we have to